Hey Lions, Bill Watkins here, co-founder of Rusty Lying Academy and Freedom Coach, helping men have the freedom to go big at work and not feel guilty they're neglecting someone at home or be fully present at home with the ones you love and know you're not skipping a beat at work. Hey, listen, we have been building this company, Rusty Lion Academy, now for what? Going on 4 years, 3 years, when Robert and I shook hands in November of 2013. And along the way, we have built one of our proudest achievements that we talk often about is building a player team. And A players like to live on or in an A player culture. And so we're doing that. We had our live zoo party, we called it, because we're lions and lionesses. We had a live zoo party out here in Jackson, Wyoming in September. You may have seen the videos and the photos and the Facebook post. If you haven't, please check them out on our business page, Rusty Lion Academy, or on my personal page back in September. But today, I want to show you a surprise that I got. What I'm going to show you, when I opened the box, I was blown away. I was wow, W-O-W, with an exclamation point, and I said, this is what A players do. So here we go. Well, Stacy, since you're on, since I'm having technical difficulties with my darn iPhone, want to punch it, I won't sign off, but look at what I got here today in a box, courtesy of our team. Our team sent this to everybody, but especially to Robert and me. So I guess it was made with Apple or some sort of Apple product. But look at that. That is the team that was able to show up. I think there might be 12 there. Not everybody could show up. Hey, people got lives. But look at all those awesome people there. And that's up on the butte where we had it at Spring Creek Ranch. And it says Jackson Hole, Wyoming, 23 to 25 September. There's Mark, Aaron, Rob, John, Samantha, Maria, Victoria. Oh, who's that handsome man? Me, Robert, Heather, and Rebecca. Look at that. And this, my friends, is a book to memorialize our time together. And so we had a photographer there and a videographer, and we did interviews, we did personal shots, we interviewed our team, we had a ton of fun, we were out in these places, and there's our meetings. So we rented a big house up on the mountain, looked like that. And so here's the point. And if you want to copy this, I'd be glad to send it to you. But there's our logo. Here's the point. Here's what I want to talk to you about. Number one, we created the event of the year. Every one of these team members right here, they're not W-2 employees. They don't work for us. They work for other companies too. We're just a client. In some cases, we might be a full-time client for them, but in most cases, we're one of many. And yet they took the time. We didn't pay them to come to this meeting. I mean, we covered expenses, but nobody earned any money while they were sitting here with us. But they came and they contributed like crazy. And out of that came our products we're offering right now. If you're a client, some of those were created while we were there. We know each other. We're good friends. If you could see us on Slack and Asana, we are all over the conversations. And so they took the time to come, they took the time to contribute, they took the time to create this. Now, who does that? What employee do you have that would go to the trouble? What team do you have in your company that would go to the trouble to do something like this? I can't say that I always developed A-player teams, but I'm going to tell you that when you treat your team members, employees or contractors, doesn't matter, you still want to attract A players and you want to develop an A player culture. What you have to do is here's what we tell and we told when we were recruiting them this, and this is what I want you to write down. Rusty Lion Academy will be the easel on which you paint your best professional masterpiece. When you look back on your professional career, Rusty Lion Academy will be the standout, and Robert and I promise. Now, we are not guys that break promises. Now, have you made that promise to your team? Because a lot of you are sitting there thinking, hey, I give them a paycheck, right? Or I pay their bills, right? If they're a contractor. Now, what I want you to do, thank you, Ramon. I appreciate that. Ramon's saying, yeah, it's a testament to the great work we're doing. Listen, if you think Robert and I do this great work, you're nuts. What you see at a world-class level on our Facebook page, on our website, in our blog posts, our podcasts, and all this sort of stuff is all these people right here. And if you go to our About page on our website, we will tell you exactly how they contribute. We'll give you their website, their email address, and we will gladly introduce you. Now, just selfishly, do we want to see them love you more than they love us? Well, let's have that competition. Because if you're trying to win them and we're trying to win them, you know what? They're going to have a great experience, and so are we. Right? So this is what I want you to do. I want you to commit to be the easel for every one of your employees' career to paint their professional masterpiece. And I want you to say to them, when you walk out on the production floor or in the cubicles, or when you turn right now to your employee because you're a two-person band, I want you to say, I appreciate you, and I promise you this will be the best place that you've ever worked. Now that starts the seed. That is the first seed you plant with an A-player culture. Here you go. This book memorializes the investment we've made into finding A-players and the commitment we've made to building an A-player culture. You can do it too. It's on display at the Academy offices. Come on out here and hang out with us. We've got a workshop going on this weekend for up to 12 guys. It's a great 2-day experience. It'll change your life. We'd love to see you out here. Get out there and roar. Be the lion that I know that you are.